Okay, hey Megan. So this is just a screencast to sort of give you the basic intro and how to do Wix, and basically just the things that you're going to need to do, which is um, switching out forms and all that stuff. So once you sign in, and I'm obviously not including the sign in info in this video. So once you're signed in, you're gonna wanna click on the Manage the Site button. And sometimes it goes on the first click, sometimes it doesn't. So once you're on the Manage the Site button, this is where you're going to find all the basic overview of the info. So that's where you're going to find our site name, the address, the status, the plan that we have, all that stuff. That's going to be here. So that for the domain name and everything. So up at the top, one of the options is Edit Site. So we're going to click on Edit Site. It opens up a separate window, which is the Wix website editor. And it likes to take its sweet time. It's not always the fastest. Not always the fastest tool, but it's easy. So we sort of take what we can get. Okay, here we go. Trinity Children's Center. So there's this little toolbar on the side. It lets you adjust the margins. You're pretty much never going to need that, so you can go ahead and close that if it gets in your way. Over here on this side, you'll see all these little different icons. That would be to change the background. Add is for where you're going to go if you want to add things like text box, images, gallery, slideshow, all the little doodads that are on the page. And then it breaks it down for you. You've got add text, and then your basic headers, and then your paragraphs. So the things you're probably going to have to enter the most are little paragraph pieces. And when you click on that, it would add it into the text box. If you go to the side here, there's more options because Wix is all about options. There's also, let's close that because we don't actually want that right now. So there's an app market. So at the bottom of this, I have put the little Facebook app so that if parents click on that, it links right to the Facebook page. Okay, next thing that you are definitely going to need is the My Uploads. So you're going to click on that, and it gives you the list of options. You can upload fonts, probably never going to need that. Upload images, definitely going to need if you're uploading pictures, videos, and documents. This is the one that you're going to be using the most. So you're going to click on that, and we're going to open the documents portion. And it's going to bring you to all of your documents. So you're going to see all the things that I added every time that I've updated the website. You can also create folders. So at the bottom, I have created a school year 2017-2018 folder. That's where I put all of the PDFs that you sent me. So to upload a document, you click the upload button. It's that easy. Opens up your drive, your file drive on your computer. You pick what you want. It's literally the easiest thing. And then when you're done, you select OK, and it uploads it. I definitely recommend creating files because otherwise things can just get lost. It can get really, really busy. Okay, so navigating the site itself. So you get your little arrows. You can move things around. Chances are you're probably not going to have to do too much of that. But you never know. You might have to edit some of the things that I've done. If you want to navigate your way around the website, click on this wonderful horizontal menu. And you have the option to manage the menu or navigate. clicking navigate brings you to all of the pages on the website, and it lets you select which one you want to go to. The one that you are going to visit the most is everyday information. Because under everyday information is the hot lunch stuff. So that's the one that you're going to access probably the most often to change the menu. So when you look at this, so Wix lets you do a couple things. Wix lets you put text boxes in, and it also lets you put buttons in. So for the menu, to change the text, you're going to go to click over the text, opens up the text box. To change the link, because I like to make things difficult, click over the shape. So when you click over the shape, it brings up your options for that shape. One of those options is change the link. So you would click on change the link, and that's where it lets you choose what you want to put. In this case, it's going to be a document. And then you get to choose the file from your previously uploaded files, and one would hope that eventually that will be August lunch menu, depending on if they ever send that. So that's the one you're going to need to access pretty often. The other one that you're going to want to access and update is news and events. You're also probably going to want at some point to update accreditations when we get NACE, but that's not right now. Oops, sorry about that. My computer likes to be difficult. So let's do that again. Navigate. We're going to scroll. You still also have to do your bio, FYI. Okay, news and events. We're going to click on that. And it brings us to our news and events page, which I have updated. Miraculously, I did have some time. So currently, there are some things on here. It's pretty basic. If you click on it, I've made them as a group, so the same format is there for each one. So you can just double click on the text and change that for whatever you need. You can also change the images. These are just stock images from Wix, which is pretty great because they're fairly generic things you don't need to have specific photos for. But if you did have a photo of, for example, open house for new school year, you could put that in. You don't have to. So, yep, I included open house, I included first day of school, and then I wanted to include in this one back to school nights, but I could not remember for the life of me what those dates were. And I think I accidentally deleted all that text box information. So another helpful thing, because it helps you keep spacing, is if you click on one of them, and clearly this one does not want to work, so we'll go back up to the top one. So if you click on this and it is as a group, you can right click and Control D, or just click on duplicate. It will duplicate that setup for the text box, and then duplicates that text box completely, and you can drag it and then change any of the text that you want, but it keeps the same format so that they all look the same, which is really nice. But we're going to delete that because we don't actually need that right now. And apparently it's only going to let me delete part of it. That's probably one of the biggest problems with Wix, is that it doesn't always do exactly what you're intending on it doing, but it'll get you there. Yeah, so that's the pretty basic stuff. You can change the page design, change the color. When I picked this original theme, it came with thematic colors, so that's what I've tried to keep everything to. But every so often, you'll just switch out the color or do something different. Yeah, so that, like I said, all the forms have been updated because you sent those all to me. I did update all the photos in the photo gallery. And I did label, if you go under the images, I did label images for this year, I think. So there's a bunch. You can go in and change them out because it is pretty rainbow room heavy because people did not send me their photos like I asked them to. Well, they have things. So that happens. Yeah, so then the other thing that you're going to want to do, very sad, is you're going to want to go to our classroom and staff, and you're going to want to edit me. Yeah, sad but true, you are going to want to remove my bio. Yeah, remove my bio, remove my picture, or don't remove my bio and just transplant whoever is coming, transplant their bio. And I do have, and all these pictures are all the same size, which is nice. So just sort of click on it and click change image, and everything is sorted out and leveled and uneven. So don't move things too much. It'll throw off the balance. I'll notice. What was I going to say? Oh, I do have the staff ID document. I think it is saved in my personal Google Drive, and I will share that with you so that all you're going to have to do is change out the pictures and some of the names. But other than that, you should be pretty much good to go. All right. There you go. That is my quick screencast of Wix for you. All right. Enjoy.